Hi friends, welcome to the YouTube channel of Tech with Buddies. So here we'll discuss in detail of all the topics that we have discussed in our Instagram page. So today let's discuss in detail about all the components in Power BI Desktop. First, we'll discuss all the components in the home screen of the Power BI Desktop. So on the top, we can see this menu bar. There are different categories. One is a home, insert, modeling, view, optimize, and help. So this home is again divided into multiple categories. The first category, this category is used to fetch the data from X source and fetch that data into Power BI and then use the data for building visuals and reports in Power BI. So when we click on this get data option, these are some common data sources which will be mostly used. But if we want to choose any other data source apart from these, we can click on more and we'll be able to choose other data sources of our choice. There are more than 200 plus data sources from which we can fetch the data. Now, this is enter data is one such part in this data category which enables us to enter the data manually and then use that manually entered data to build reports. Then the next category is the queries category. So in this category, the most important part is the transform data. This transform data is used for performing any transformations on the data we loaded, or if we want to clean any data, we can use this option. If we click on this, we'll be navigated to a new window. This window is known as a Power Query, and this is one of the most important part of Power BI because all the data transformations, all the data cleaning, we do it over here. Now, the next category is the insert category. In this category, this enables us to insert new visuals. So these visuals or the visualization pane, both of these are same. Apart from the visuals, we can also insert text boxes and we can write any text we want. Then if we want to choose any other visuals apart from the visuals which are a part of the visualization pane, we can click on this. Then we can choose from the App Store. So this enables us to use any other custom visuals apart from the basic visuals which we use on a daily basis. This insert category is all about inserting any new pages or new visuals or text boxes or shapes or buttons, whatever it may be, into Power BI report. So the first subcategory under this insert category is a new page. So if this new page is used to add a new blank page, or we can duplicate an existing page, the same thing can be achieved by clicking the plus icon over here. Now the next subcategory is the visual subcategory. So this visual subcategory is used for adding visuals, which is also a part of the home category, which we can see over here. And next, these are AI visuals. These are also visuals, adding new visuals to the report. So these are Power Platform. All the Power Platform features can also be integrated with Power BI. So these are some of the Power Platform resources which can be integrated with Power BI reports. And these are the basic elements which we can use a part of a report. That is a text box. We can choose different types of buttons. We can create our own buttons as well by using blank button and navigator buttons. We can insert a number of shapes as per our requirement, and we can insert any of the image of our choice. Now, moving to the next category, modeling. Let's now discuss about the modeling category. As the name itself suggests that it involves everything related to data. The first category among this is the manage relationships. If we have more than one table, there needs to be a relationship among them. It may be one to one relationship, or a many to one, or a one to many relationship. Managing them can be achieved by using this option. Next is the calculations subcategory. This helps us to create different measures, calculated columns, tables where we can enter data manually and use them in our reports, etc. Here, measures are nothing but the logics we write in a measure, and those calculations will be performed at runtime But in terms of calculated columns, the calculations will be performed at the time of creation itself. But we'll discuss more about these measures and calculated columns in detail later in the series. Next is the parameter section. This parameter section can be better discussed with the help of data, so we'll discuss later in the later videos. Next is the Q&A part. This Q&A part is used as Q&A, that is, if we have data loaded, we can ask few questions and we can fetch answers. It is like a chatbot for this report. The next category here is the view category. So this category is about managing the report view. The first important subcategory under this is the themes. Using this, we can use a desired theme for our reports, or else we can create custom themes which includes our own colors, font styles, different font sizes we want, etc. Next, we can choose the report page size. Then this mobile layout is used to check how our report looks when we are using a mobile. Then show panes. These show panes are used to view additional panes apart from these three panes we have it over here: the filter panes, visualization panes, data panes. Apart from these three panes, there are other panes which we can view by using these show panes option. So if this filters pane is also a part of this show pane. So since it is already, we are able to view this, so it is enabled. If we click on this will be disabled, and this will be hidden. Now coming to bookmarks. These bookmarks are similar to bookmarks we create on our browsers. That is, we can create different versions of a page and use them all together to make a single page. We'll discuss about this in more detail in our upcoming videos. Next is the selection pane. This is used to change the position of the components. That is, for example, this is one such component, and if we click on the selection pane, we can see an additional pane over here. Then we can hide this visual, or we can unhide this visual. We can move the visual upwards and downwards, etc. Next is the performance analyzer. This performance analyzer is used to check the performance of the report. That is, how efficiently our DAX queries are working, how efficiently our report is rendering, etc. Next is the sync slicer option. This option is used to sync the slicer among multiple pages. For example, we have this report, we have this slicer over here, and we can sync this slicer among multiple pages. Here the next category is the optimize category. The first among this is the queries. So this is used to pause any calculations on the visual so that we can make any edits we want to that particular visual, and we can resume it. Or if the visuals are not loading or they are stuck, we can refresh them using this refresh visuals option over here. And the performance analyzer, we have already discussed regarding this in the previous option. Now, whenever we click on a particular visual, these two categories, that is format and data or drill option, will be auto-populated. And this format category is another most important category. So this format category has one subcategory called edit interactions, which is one of the most important thing. That is, basically in Power BI reports, we have more than one visual in a report. So all these visuals will be interlinked. That is, if we select a bin or a category in one visual, all the other visuals which are in the same page gets filtered automatically based on the selection which we made on the first visual. So if we want to enable this filtering option for any particular visual, we can do that using this edit interactions option. Next is the arrange subcategory. So this arrange subcategory is all about arranging the visuals or components on a page as per our needs. That is, for example, this align category, on a single click, we can align our visuals easily. That is, we can distribute them horizontally on a single click equally. and distribute them vertically or whatever we want. We'll discuss more about data drilling when we come to this topic. For now, this is all about Power BI Desktop, and in the next videos, we'll discuss about Power BI Service and its components, and then dive into fetching data and building interactive reports in Power BI. If you like these videos and Power BI series, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, Tech with Buddies, and also follow us on Instagram for updates. Please comment if you have any doubts or any suggestions. Thank you.